Thank you for tuning in to Sharing Your Journey Media.
My name is Deja. I'm 19 years old, and after I get my bachelor's degree, I plan on becoming a journalist.
My name is Jada. I'm 18 years old. I'm in school for fashion design and hopefully soon to become a successful designer.
Hi, my name is Annie, and I'm 19 years old. I'm in school right now to be a dental assistant, and I'll soon be going to school for dental hygiene.
For this segment, Big Shean will not be here. We'll be interviewing each other. So for our first question, now that we are out of high school, how has our life changed? For me, I've learned how to deal with time more, because from high school, I wasn't as focused as I am now. I learned to study more and also deal with working and going to school. And now I'm just really broke because I'm putting all my time into school. I'd rather go to school than work because that's what's going to help me in my future more than working now.
It definitely is a new adjustment, trying to juggle your social life, family, friends, school, and work. I know for me, I'm working full-time, in school full-time. So they're definitely like battling with each other, like which one is first in my life. School is definitely the number one priority, always should be. It's just hard to adjust.
Well, for me, I think everything's gotten better. Like, I got my first job by the help of Big Shean. Yeah, I'm definitely more focused. I'm getting way better grades. I think knowing how to like manage your time with work, your grades will be much better than in high school because you're just more worried about being out, like in high school.
More motivated. Yeah.
Okay, so as we all know, social media is a huge deal in our world today when it comes to Snapchatting, texting, Facebooking, whatever you use. A lot of people prefer to communicate over social media or through texting instead of having an in-person
or even a phone call.
Yeah, conversation, yeah. So what do you guys think that's about?
I don't know, with me, since I'm already like antisocial, when it comes to like meeting people new, I don't know how to start a conversation. And like usually like social media, you're just using emojis or like,
It's like emojis help you express your emotions.
Yeah, like emojis really be helping. Like it'll save you a sentence, like seriously. But I feel like talking like through text or social media, it helps like in a way save time because like you don't always have time to meet up with somebody or always be on a phone call. Like you could be somewhere where it's not appropriate to be on a phone, so you just text. It makes it easier, I feel like.
And sometimes you find out a lot of information from social media, whether you want to know the information or not.
Be lurking.
Lurking, even events. Like you could be having an event and you may have
post that up there.
Forgot to tell me and I find out through social media.
Yeah, instead of calling everybody, you're going to miss somebody because like you can't get everybody.
But also like out in the real world though, since like this is like my first job and like I've had an interview, I think it was harder for me to like talk to like the person because I'm not used to like speaking properly because like social media we're using like slang. So it's like
and emojis.
Yeah.
I guess in a way it can be
it's good and
has
bad,
a bad effect, but then in a way it could be good. It all depends on what you're doing because it's good for networking and stuff like that, promoting your business how my mom does on Facebook and on YouTube. So I mean, I guess it can benefit you or hurt you in a way.
So would you guys say, like, it almost desensitizes a person? Because you really don't know how to express your emotions.
Yeah.
Like, we've all sent that text where we said LOL, but behind the
you
phone, had a straight face. So you can text LOL, like, and you're not laughing.
At all. So, I don't know, it's kind of
I feel like with a lot of situations too, depending on the situation that it is, when you're texting it, you feel more comfortable texting somebody than telling them to their face.
Right. Because almost you don't really want to see their reaction in person.
It's kind of awkward in a way, depending on the type of person you are.
Right. Yeah. But also sometimes when you have to get it out, you have to call or see that person, like in person. Like I know for us, when we have important stuff to tell each other, we say, I'll just wait till I see you.
Like when Zara was like, come over, and she told us, like, it all depends. I think it just all depends.
I think, would you guys be able to, like, do you think you would have met each other besides being on social media? Like,
definitely. Because
We had school.
We were together since elementary, basically.
Yeah, and then I met you in middle school, so I think it all ties together. Maybe we wouldn't be as much in touch if it wasn't for social media.
Yeah. What about having other friends outside of us? Like, do you think you would have as many?
No, not really. Cause I usually be in contact with people through like comments. They're like, "Oh, you look cute," or "Hey," like.
But that's it. It doesn't go further than the comments.
So, I mean, it does get you open to more people, you know. But
it helps with family too, like family.
Definitely
far away and stuff. Yeah. You can see how they're doing. So. Yeah, I think texting is actually a good thing in social media, other than talking, because you can't always meet up with that person.
Right.
So as we're getting older, we're going through a lot of issues going on in our life. Have you gone through any obstacles along your journey so far, like high school wise?
For me, the thing is like keeping myself focused, I can say in a way, because there's a lot of things that I come across with school and stuff, and then trying to juggle it with work and then still trying to have fun. Like, I don't know, it can get frustrating when I don't want to, like, when I can't finish a paper in time. Like, I don't know, that frustrates me sometimes, like, just having problems like that. Because I know in high school, I've had a lot of difficulty with my grades. So now I just don't want to be how I was before. I want to be better than I was. And it's kind of hard because it's a college level, too, instead of high school. So it's like I'm just trying to adjust to that change to better myself.
Yeah.
I know for me, like, obstacles, like I now have financial obligations at home. Like I have certain things to pay for. 18, living in my parents' house, so I have to work to get the money. Like I don't get. When's the last time I went out with y'all?
A long time.
Like
October when we went to Rowan. Yeah. Like
right. Was that with
So
y'all?
yeah.
I don't get to go out ever. Yeah. I'm at work 24/7, all day, every day, and school. Yeah, exactly. So for me, it's just juggling that with school, again, social life, personal life, all that.
I think for me it was more so actually realizing that I have to grow up because my mom is not going to be there to hold me by my hand telling me, let's go do this, and you have to do this. Or my teacher's not going to keep telling me to do something. Like, I have to tell
they don't chase you.
Yeah, like, no. So, like, because when I was in high school, I was chilling. Like, I didn't care. Like, I don't think I really cared, honestly. I didn't take it serious till being in school and realizing this is my future. Like,
even the
job
thing, you know, the job, having a job is new to you too. So I feel like,
and then doing that with school, and then this time going around with school, it's actually like more serious because I have to get a license that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. That I have to keep renewing, and also being on top of that and keeping knowledge about that.
You remember that conversation we had when you were telling me, like, you have to make your own doctor's appointments now? Yeah. Like, even stuff like that, it's like your mom always did it for you, or your dad, whoever your caretaker
I remember the first time I went to the doctor's by myself. Like, I felt so alone.
It's weird.
Like, when my parents go, I'll have somebody to talk to, like, the room. Like, now I'm just sitting alone, like, waiting for the doctor. Like, it was just so weird. I don't know. But now I'm used to it. Like, it's nothing new now. You know, something we have to adjust to. Like, we have no choice.
It's you're finding your own independence, and, like, you're alone. You are, like, we have each other, but at the same time, we have our own journeys.
Yeah,
so we're kind of by ourselves.
There's things we have to face on.
Yeah.
I think we're doing good, though.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all friends sitting here. We're really close. So what does this friendship mean to us, or friendships in general? What does that mean to y'all?
Friendships, you have to definitely have trust, loyalty to each other.
Don't listen to other people outside of your circle.
I don't need no friends. It's an insider. But I think with friendships, like, you have to be understanding too in a way, because we're all girls. We go through our little phases, our attitudes. I know I did in high school at one point.
Remember one time we was in middle school, me and Deja wasn't speaking to each other.
For no reason.
Yeah, we don't even know why.
We don't know why.
And then when we was back talking to each other, we saw each other in school. We saw each other in school. Like, I was in class, and then she was like, Nene! And I was like, then we gave each other a hug. Like, we was just arguing for it.
I think we've all had that, like...
But it's normal. I mean, I'm pretty sure all friends go through that phase. But that's the thing, like, you have to be understanding, trustworthy, of course, you know, and then like surround yourself with people you know that are going to help you benefit or support you. And I feel that way about you guys, and also our other friends that we hang out with too. I feel like that's really important in a friendship.
And what makes it a good and true friendship is when you can get through those rough times together. Like, we're all good afterwards.
Help push one another.
And also, I think having like an adult in your life that like tells you like what to watch out with.
My mom be like, I don't like her. She can't ride with y'all to the beach. Like, that's how my mom is. But I mean, she likes all the friends that I hang out with now. So I guess I'm doing right.
I know just last week in church, Auntie Sean was like, the preacher was preaching a message about watch who's in your circle. And she came to me. She was like, yeah, see, y'all got to stick together. I've been telling y'all this all y'all lives. And she has.
She really has. Like, that's all we hear.
Yeah, but we've been through it all since what? Middle school, elementary school.
We've laughed, cried together.
We've been friends ever since. So it's like we know what our friendship means to each other. We know the qualities of having a true friend.
I don't know if you remember, but like in middle school, you remember we had a falling out like a long time ago?
I don't.
Because I'm not going to say her name, but you were friends with a certain person that I didn't like. And me and her had a confrontation. Then me and you fell out. But look where we are now.
Yeah,
and she's
nowhere I don't even think I talk to the person anymore because I don't know who it is.
No.
But yeah, so like even like I feel like when we do fall off, as long as we're friends, we're gonna see our way back together.
Yeah.
And
it's more than friends now. It's sisterhood.
We're sisters.
Yeah, it's family at this point.
I feel like you have to like have a strong like. There's something about each one of your friends that's the reason why
you're friends.
And we can give and pull like from each other. It's a push and pull relationship. It's not a good relationship if you just take. You have to give too. And we all feed off of each other.
We always do that. So
like Jada, she has like I'll bring her to the mall to help me get stuff like clothes, like because Jada can really dress. Like Jada's a sweetheart. Deja's like I feel like Deja's like a mom. She's like.
You think Deja?
She's responsible. Like
she is.
She's had a job since she was like 15.
Yeah.
Like,
and job after job, it's never been like.
Yeah.
She's a go getter. Definitely this one. I think you're the mom. Don't you think she's the mom?
She can be like the ghetto mom. The ghetto mom. But then again, when you're upset, Nene's the one that will always make you laugh.
Yeah, she is
like so goofy. Like. She's hilarious when she wants to be. Sometimes she's not funny. Like, she'll try to be funny. It's like when she's not trying to be funny, but it's okay.
I think all of us are funny, though. Yeah. I think that's why we also have a... Because we're not, like... I feel like with some friendships, they listen. Like, I have friends that listen to...
People outside
or like
the
even that they'll go on social media and talk about their friends, tell their whole.
Oh my god!
And then like
we don't do that.
We don't. If we have an issue, I'm calling you.
It.
As a matter of fact, I'm showing up to your house. I've done it.
Yeah,
you've done like we don't. Yeah, there is no talking to people outside the group.
That's important in friendship. Keeping it 100 with each other. Yeah, that's what true friends are. Like if you don't like.
That's what this generation struggles with, though. People call each other friends, and they're really not your friends. Like, I understand that you want to meet people, and because we like meeting people, new people, and like hanging out new people. But you can't call everybody your friend.
Everyone can't get this close.
Yeah. Like even like if Nene meets a new friend and I meet her friend, I'll be like, okay, I like her. She's cool. Cool. But if like I feel like there's a weird vibe, then I'll be like, Nene.
You have to be honest.
Or like even if you see your friend hanging out with somebody that once did them wrong, you're gonna like Deja. She'll tell me like something happened with me and a friend, and she doesn't like that. I was still speaking to them.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that mom instinct when you're like, oh, I don't like that friend. So like it's kind of the same thing. Like,
and I think people are too quick this generation to throw around the word friend,
best friend,
sis, fam, love. Like everyone's not your sis, your bro, your fam. You don't love everybody. Stop telling a lie. Yeah. You have to stop.
And also, I feel like with our friendship, our family is also
involved.
Like
my mom know your mom. Your mom
I call your parents.
They even became friends.
Like
try to hang out while we hanging out. So I mean, that's how you know it's a true friendship when the family gets involved.
Positive influences.
Yes. Definitely.
Hello everybody, I'm Marcus Dawson, I'm 16, And my dream is to become an NFL player with the help of God and the right training. My backup plan is I want to customize my own car, so I basically want to be an engineer.
Hello, my name is Taj Little. I'm 16 years old, and my goal in life is to become an athletic trainer. And then after 10 years of athletic training, I'm still undecided on if I want to be a physician assistant or a physical therapist.
I understand that you're studying sports medicine at BCIT. What do you plan to make from that?
After I injured my leg, I went to the orthopedic doctor, and I saw what they did to make me feel better. So then after I saw that, I just decided to pick sports medicine to be my shot and to make that my major.
Okay. And I know that you played and trained very hard for this sport that we all love called football, and you're a running back. How do you feel when you're out there running on the field?
When you're running on the field, you just feel free. Like nobody can touch you, like you're unstoppable. You gotta do whatever you gotta do to touch the end zone.
I know you played football as well until you got injured. Do you miss it?
Yes.
And do you play any sports now or after your injury?
After my injury, I played baseball and basketball, but I don't play any sports right now.
Okay. And I know that you do a lot of training. What kind of training do you do and how many days a week?
Well, in my school, we have our own gym, so Monday through Friday, we usually weight lift, but on Saturdays and Sundays, I train with my trainers, Jay and Derek, the best trainers in the business beside my dad, and we usually work on speed.
Okay. And how far do you want to go in your football career?
I mean, my dream is to make it to the NFL, but I'll take it as far as like how's it take me. I want to go to college on a D1 scholarship, help my parents out so they don't have to pay no money. But if God helps me out, I'd love to make it to the NFL.
Okay, so social media, texting, Snapchatting is a big part of y'all lives. Why is that? Why can't y'all just pick up the phone and talk on the phone, especially if y'all have girlfriends?
Social media is important in teenagers' life because it just gives them something to do when they're bored. But I learned a lot from that. Dealing with football and everything, you gotta watch like what you post on you gotta watch what you post on social media because the college coaches pay attention to that. But I don't got no problem getting on the phone. I'll call somebody, but it's more like chiller to text somebody because you don't gotta do all that other stuff.
In my opinion with social media, I don't feel as if it's that exciting to me, and I was never really interested in social media. But I do FaceTime and I do text people and call people. But I was never really interested in like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and things like that.
You guys are sitting here because y'all are close, like brothers. Tell each other what brotherhood means to one another.
First, I met Haas when we first started playing football back when we was like 6 years old. We was always cool then, but like when we got to middle school, we didn't really mess with each other like that. 6th grade, we barely talked to each other. And in 7th grade, we was in the same class, and that's when everything turned up. We started being cool, started chilling at each other's house. And ever since then, he been by me. Like, it's really my brother. And he the realest I could really trust.
What does it mean for you?
Brotherhood, what brotherhood means to me, I take that word real seriously. Like, I don't have too many friends. I really don't. Like, I won't call anybody off the street my friend. I'd rather call them like my boy or my associate. It's certain people I call friends, and I only got one friend, and that's Marcus. So when I was younger, when we was about 6 years old, me and Marcus was cool, but it was never like we would go to each other's house and stuff like that. I met him through football and wrestling, and then after that we linked back up around like 7th grade year, and after that we just got close, and I could just tell that Mark won't be here for me because he never left my back. He never lied to me, and he always kept stuff honest with me. Like everybody I would talk to, they'll say anything to make me feel better. I want somebody to tell me the truth instead of me thinking this way and then it's not really true. I think brotherhood goes to like these two words, respect and loyalty, and that was my first tattoos I got. I got respect right here and I got loyalty right here. And I just related that to Marcus because you gotta be really loyal to your friendship, family, and God. And yeah, that's what brotherhood means to me.
I trust Hodge more than I trust some of my family, to keep it honest.
Me too.
So, as we all know, Mother's Day is approaching. What would you guys like to say to your mothers, grandmothers, or just women who have made an influence and a difference in your lives?
Hey, Mom.
I just want to say thanks, Mom, for raising me that you did. At the moment, I didn't understand why you was so hard on me, and it made me upset. But now when I see you yelling at my brother for certain things he does, I'm on my mom's side. I don't tell my brother that, but I'm actually on my mom's side, and I'm actually thinking okay, I understand. So I mean, yeah, I just wanted to thank her for being so hard on me and believing in me when I wanted to start, my own jewelry line, and for what I want to do as being a journalist, because I know that can be difficult and really competitive. But I just want to thank her for supporting me and raising me for who I am today. And also my ama always been there for me too. She supported my business. She helped me with certain connections too. I recently went to an award show with my ama in New York and Harlem, and I had to do a little speech for my jewelry line, and she helped me with that as well. So just want to thank her for that. And also my auntie Dawn, she's not my aunt by blood, but she's always been there for me more than anybody who I would consider an aunt, and she's helped me with my college work ever since I started taking math, and even school. She's really smart. She's a teacher herself, so those are my inspirations, and I just want to thank them for being in my life and helping me for who I am. And also my mom's mom, Granny. She's all the way down south, but she always calls me to check up on me. She supported me as well, so those are all the women that inspired me and I believe made who I am today and who I'm going to be.
I want to say thank you to my mom for instilling the morals and the values in me that you did, raising me the way that you did. I felt as though sometimes you could be a little strict, but I see some of these girls out here that we see today, and I'm just thank God I'm not that, the way they look, talk, no goals or aspirations. Yeah. Thank you for not letting me choose that path. Thank you for always being supporting, loving. When I would change my mind about what I wanted to do in life, you were always with me. I want to thank my cousin Nikki. That's my cousin Kiara's mom. She's like a second mother to me. She's definitely the next after my mom. Second home. She would always feed me. Always had a warm meal. Holidays at her house were it was just nice to be around her and her family and having our families together. We're not related by blood either, but that wouldn't make us any closer. It's that's not even a factor. Mm-hmm. I would like to thank my godmom. Her name's Monica Gardner. She's a pastor. She had a organization for young women, or still has it, called Girls with Pearls, and it's teaching girls to value themselves and take care of themselves. From that program, I did learn a lot about myself and what I wanted to be as a young woman. Thank her for that. Who else? My Aunt Roblyn. Just for being there for me. She's a mother figure in my life too. My Auntie Sean, my friend Deja's mom. She's family at this point. Even with her Tutu Love Me program, I remember we used to have the little meetings. Learned a lot from those, just how to be a civilized young lady, how to carry myself. Thank you for that. And yeah, just thank you for all the women in my life who've influenced me.
Just saying that. I want to say thank you to my mom. She's nice. So she could be really, really mean. But I understand why, Yeah.
She raised you by herself.
Yeah.
That couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know, like, seeing the way she treats my brothers, it could make me mad, but I understand why, you know? I'm a girl. My sister had kids young, you know? And she didn't want me to be like that, so. Also, my sister, she's, like, I seen her, like, be very, very bad when she was younger.
Which one?
Deja. Deja's more good. She was, like, but now she's, like, doing hair, managing to have kids,
Just got her first house.
Yeah, her first house. A lot. Mom is very strong.
She is. What would you say, like, the type of values that your mom taught you?
To be a lady.
Definitely did that.
Don't need no boy for nothing. Oh, my auntie Sean, I met her through Deja. She gives me, like, lessons that I tell her everything. She gives me lessons that she gives Deja, that she gives all of us.
It's okay.
It's okay, Dave.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No.
What about you? Alright.
Who are the women that inspire you and helped raise you to the young men that you are today?
First and foremost, I would love to thank my mom for everything she did for me. That's my real ride or die. I know she being mean to me sometimes, like, yell at me, be on my case, but I know it's for good. Second of all, I love to shout out my grandma, Alma, and my aunt, Gussie. They've been there for me through everything, too. Shout out my granny, too, and my aunt Dawn. That's like another mom to me.
With me, first I just want to thank my mom. That's my everything. If something happens to my mom, I'll lose my mom. It's just like she always motivated me. She always motivated me to do better. She never settled for anything lower than a C. She even got on my case if I had a C. And she's just always there for me. She even sometimes, like, when I get in trouble with my dad, she'll always sneak and, like, give me stuff, like, on the low, so, like, I feel better or something. Cause she always beat me. I'm a mama boy. I'm not even going, like, I'm just gonna be honest. And the other person I want to thank is my grandma. My grandma is suffering from cancer right now, from breast cancer, and she just really inspired me because she's just real strong. She finished her last chemotherapy session. She rang her bell and everything. So she just showed me how strong she was. It just motivated me to do much better. And those are the two women in my life that I really appreciate. And I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to them.
Yep, so happy Mother's Day. Thank you for tuning in to Sharing Your Journey Media, and enjoy.